Good morning folks and welcome back to the channel. What a beautiful day it is today. It's bloody cold out. Currently 37 degrees we're sitting at, and you can see the sign there in front, ice. So it's bloody cold, but at least it stopped raining. That's the main thing, because we're sick of that stuff, aren't we? So today we have got a little adventure. We're just on our way to meet Jay, Crazy Legs Jay. For those of you who do watch the channel regularly, you'll know who that is. And the Peaky Biker. We're meeting him up in Buxton at the Cowshed Cafe, and then going for a little bit of a ride round there. So what a day it is to ride, although there is some ice on the ground, so we've got to be a little bit careful on the twisties. So I've had no choice today but to put on the full Gerbing heated gear. So I've got the jacket liner in, plugged in to my gloves to keep my hands nice and toasty. Nothing worse than being cold on the bike. So this is great because it just feels like I'm riding in the summer. So, you know, for years and years I stayed away from doing that, and I thought, don't need that. But once you've worn it, oh yes, you do. Just got to be careful with this turn because it is tight and cars do fly around. And obviously with the ice as well on the road, we don't want to be taking any chances, do we? Well, the water looks nice and still in the reservoir. Again, just got to keep reminding myself that there is ice on the road. Beautiful view. Hey, hey, hey. All right. It's a bit fresh. So just heading through now towards Peak Forest. A little bit windswept up here. Temperature's up to 39 at the moment. The only thing with the winter sun is it's annoying from the vision part of things around here because you can't really see ahead, and the camera picks up all the bloody unwanted light as well. So I do apologise for the winter sun, but it's better than the winter rain. View to the left looks okay actually. Beautiful sky up there. So I don't know if there's going to be any trail riding today, but at least it looks as if the ice is melting off, so that's a good sign for a start. But so we're only about 5 minutes now from Yonderman. Just not taking any chances on that bend. Usually try and get your knee down on it. There's some cracking little roads off in the Dales, the Derbyshire Dales here, so that is the plan today, is just try and find some of those little scenic routes. The famous S-bends as well, so when it's dry you can really throw yourself into these curves. But when it's wet, obviously just got to hold back a little bit. Got no choice anyway with the bloody BMW cabriolet driver doing 29 mile an hour around there. So of course Peaky Biker Brian, who we're meeting up with now, he'll be coming on the winter camp with me in a couple of weeks time. So this will be the first time I've met him, so it'd be nice just to have a bit of a catch up to know who you're riding with before we go as well. So last couple of bends down here, and then we are at first destination on a glorious, glorious day. And here we are at the Underman. So that was a bloody nice breakfast at the Honda, but time to hit the roads. What a stunning day. I wonder what the hell Peaky was doing then. You would almost be forgiven for thinking it is summer, apart from I've got this misting on the inside of my eyes which is annoying, and I think it's under the pin lock. So of course Brian is on the R1250 GS and Jay in front on the 1290 KTM Adventure, and myself in the middle on the 1250 Pan America. So I think the first route today is the back roads, the Hathersage and beyond that ridge line up there with all the rocks on top. It's a fantastic place. I've not done that quite. In fact, I think, was it the last time I was out with Jay? I'm sure I was on the 48 then. It was the last time I went up on the rocks. There's some cracking little roads around there, so let's go and have a visit down there. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Must admit, even though I dropped the bike last week on that wet grass, I still got extra faith. That's that byway entrance as well. I still got extra faith in these tyres when the roads are like this, a little bit greasy, winter roads. The Anarchy Adventures up to now have been pretty damn amazing. And sometimes I keep thinking should have swapped them out for some knobblies, you know, but I may try that, but until these wear out, I'm quite happy with them. Stunning views around here. You see this plateau now on the top, that ridge line with the rocks over there. When the weather's like this, just see for miles. That, folks, is some of the best views you're going to get in Derbyshire. Beautiful. And then down there, over there is Mamtor, and that's Hope Quarry down there.
Don't forget to light the candles. Chase the shadows with those bright lights. Keep the warmth up through the cold nights. Let the children play with gifts and dreidels.
So usually when we're at Mamtor on the other side, the Shivering Mountain over there, we're always looking at the views out this way, so it's just nice to go from this side and then see the whole valley.
Welcome to the first of nights. Celebrate a miracle. This is how I feel inside. It's a light that carries on, and I will try.
So all the people stood on the top of Stanage Edge. Quiet Lane. That little track go through in the woods. Right in the heart of the valley now. I cleaned the bike last week as well, and I'm sort of thinking now, what's the point? I don't think it's worth cleaning the bike apart from washing the salt off in the winter months. But the beauty as well this year is there's not really been much salting going on the roads, but that'll probably change in the next week or two, so I think I will rinse it. But yeah, up till now it's been pretty mild winter. We've had one little cold spell. Okay folks, so this is one of my favourite roads actually, but we don't get to ride it that often. But the view into Edale Valley and beyond here is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. The only problem with this is it's a very steep road full of twisties. A lot better going down it than it is actually coming up, but just an absolute beautiful road. And if you're into walking, there's so many different walks on the top of the hills there, and there's plane crash sites as well you can visit, so there's quite a lot to do around here. But at the bottom of here is a cracking little cafe, and I don't know whether Jay knows about it, but it's nice to get a picture actually of all three bikes with that in the background. But there's just nowhere to stop around here, that's the only thing. Anyway folks, we're going to do the last stretch now. This is where I think Brian's going to head off, and me and, let's get out of that sun, me and Crazy then are going to head back, I think over Snake Pass. I'll probably do a last stop off there before getting myself home, so we'll see you back on the bikes. So the last stretch of the ride today folks, just at the side now of Lady Bower Reservoir. At least now the leaves are off the trees, you can actually see a little bit of the reservoir today. Usually the cafe's there as well, but it's not there today. Well, like I said, it's been great to see Jay, Crazy Legs, and Brian, Peaky Biker today. It was just one of them impromptu sort of meetups last night. He just decided he was coming over to Derbyshire. Jay contacted me, and I thought, you know something, got nothing else planned. I was actually going to try and get out on the 48 today, knowing it was going to be dry and cold, but I've still got to just wire up the heated gear stuff to the 48, so at least I can be nice and toasty while I'm riding that through the winter as well, because we've still got a few weeks of winter left, and I'm still hoping to get out on the Sportster as well on some of them dry days. But today's been an ADV day, and good to see the bikes squared up actually, and just have a chat with them both, you know, about their bikes and you know, stuff we've got planned for the future and whatnot. So can't beat a good catch up over a bacon butty and a brew, can you? And then stuck behind another line of cars. How beautiful is that? So from the top of Snake Pass, hope you've enjoyed today's ride. If this is your first time watching ALCHEMOTO, please do hit the subscribe button. Please like the video and comment if you dare. But until the next time folks, ALCHEMOTO signing out. We'll see you later.